Hey everybody, I'm CJ, and I'm kind of having a sort of a bad day here, so forgive me if I sound a little irritable. But among other things, basically, what's going on right now is a Star Wars writer, not of any kind of great note, but one of the YA Star Wars, not because apparently that Star Wars needs to have its some kind of a presence in the YA world. It's like adding a fifth car, or rather a fifth wheel to a car, but hey, fucking whatever. It needs to be in YA. This idiot has basically written a bunch of Star Wars YA type stuff, and I mean, there's all kinds of encoded messaging just because SJWs. I mean, number one, they are incapable of just writing something that exists just on the surface level. Everything needs to be messaging of some kind. So there's that. But number two, they're no damn good at it. So you know exactly what messaging they're trying to impart. Subtlety and cleverness. These are just not qualities that SJWs are going to ever be known for. All right. So even by meager SJW standards, though, expecting good behavior out of them ever, it's always going to be a losing proposition. You're going to come up short every fucking time. And in today's instance of it, like I say, this writer, Amy Rochot, I guess that's how you pronounce it, Amy Rochot, and just in case it doesn't go without saying, don't contact her, don't bother her, don't, just leave her alone, don't ever engage with these people, all right? It's just not worth it. But disclaimers out of the way. This idiot, you are you're not the face, you're one of the faces of a major company. I mean, like a major entertainment conglomerate. You are representing them on Twitter. You are representing them out in public, whether you want to be or not. And, call me crazy, but right now I'm thinking that Disney probably has all they can say grace over. Disney was on top of the world in 2019, less so in 2020. I think it would be fair to say that Disney had a not so great year in 2020. They're trying to build back a little bit in 2021. And it kind of makes you wonder, what do higher ups at Lucasfilm, or what do higher ups at Disney think about, let's face it, an employee? Well, not an employee. I mean, I don't actually, it's all in how you look at it, but some kind of representative of the company shooting her mouth off about, in theory, 50% of your audience, and why is it that there are never any consequences for this? Well, we know why. It's because, look, all apologies to any Republicans who might be listening to this, but you guys are a bunch of pussies, all right? You need to know that. People shit talk you all the time. They will insult you in public, openly, repeatedly, loudly, and you guys just kind of roll with it, And I'm sorry, there are certain things you don't turn the other cheek for, all right? And this really should be one of them. But for some reason, there are people who vote Republican every single election who they read idiotic fucking bullshit like this, and the first thing they think is, well, I guess you got to separate the art from the artist, ha ha ha, and they just go on with their day. Whereas your average pink-haired SJW fucking feminist cat lady, if a tweet like this had been directed against all crazy feminist SJW pink-haired cat ladies in the world, theirs would be the re-heard round the world. You would not be able to go to sleep tonight because all the overweight, feminist, pink-haired, crazy cat ladies all across the country are raising hell over some tweet that really shouldn't matter that much, but damn it, they take everything personal, And so for that reason, most people of any kind of high profile or high stature, high status, whatever else, they typically don't fuck around with SJWs too much just because those people will stop at fucking nothing. All right. Whereas Republican voters, it's like they're all pacifists or something. I mean, I don't get it. But I guess I don't really know if I'm a Republican or what. I've always just kind of thought of myself as more like independent. But if I did have a fixed ideology, and if I was a Republican Party voter, and if I read something like this, I'd be fucking angry about it. All right, I mean, I would raise hell with Disney over it. I would tell everyone I know to raise hell with Disney over it, and there would be no peace at Disney. They would be getting calls, they would be getting tweets, they'd be getting faxes, all of it, until something was done. All right. And so, but once again, we know that Republicans, just for whatever reason, they just don't ever stand up for themselves. And so when you read stupid bullshit like this, that should be a fireable offense at any other company, well, nothing's going to happen, because Disney, they did the calculus a long time ago. Same thing at Lucasfilm, assuming they even give a shit. But same thing at Lucasfilm, really. I mean, they did the calculus a long time ago. If you fire a conservative from your movie studio, your entertainment, just whatever, there's probably not going to be any real consequences for that. If you shit talk those people in public, openly, there's not going to be any kind of real consequence for that. That is not true with the left. If you fire somebody who's an SJW, they're going to raise hell about it. If you talk trash about them on Twitter, they're going to raise hell about it on Twitter. And anyway, so it's like, on the one hand, I wonder, well, how can a company that just took it straight to the fucking chin like Disney did in 2020, how can they roll with stuff like this? Well, now you know. So anyway, I'm really not calming down here. I'm really not feeling any better. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and leave it here. But guys, I guess if there's one takeaway from all this, number one, don't ever act like Amy Rochelle. But number two, if somebody acts like Amy Rochelle and you're a Republican, maybe you want to stand up for yourself a little bit. So, but like I say, and when I say stand up for yourself, I mean contact Disney. Don't contact Amy Rochelle. Don't ever contact SJWs, guys. It's never going to be worth it. So just leave them alone. But anyway, like I say, I'm not really calming down here a little bit. In fact, if anything, I find myself, I'm getting angrier about some stuff. So anyway, I'm just gonna leave it there. But like I say, the takeaway I guess like the takeaway moral for all of this is, don't be this person. So anyway, that's that. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, make sure you're still subscribed, comment, like, and share this video, because it really helps me out. Also, you can find me on Twitter at Cole Loves Comics.